Testing, testing. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. I can change it. Mario Pinto. Pintogram. Mario. Oh, Mario. Jonathan Diniz. Do 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 do. Are they in the octagon? No, not yet. Mario Pinto. Jonathan Diniz. They took so fucking long to get in the fucking cage. Oh, Jose Aldo's in the house. Jose Aldo. Jimmy, you're like my most loyal viewer. I see you've pissed off some Dagestani fan. Yeah. There's going to be more JDM Islam videos where that came from. That video has gotten like 300 views now. So I know I'm just going to keep making them. We still have like 5 or 6 weeks left for UFC 322. So I know I'm going to be rubbing salt in the wound. But JDM has to win now. If JDM loses, they're going to all be coming back to my channel. And they're just going to be laughing in my face. So we have to hope that JDM wins now. Jose Aldo put his gloves down on the octagon. Jose Aldo. So they're doing a segment with Aldo, I guess. Yeah, it was this video. Let's see what some people said. You forgot to mention that Ankalaev beat Pereira in March. He didn't even spell it right. Patera. All for him to lose in 1 minute. Biggest weight bully? You mean Alex per middleweight run. This video is not about Alex. They're getting so mad. You just still sore for that head kick knockout, Volk. Bad grammar. Never salty for an early notice fight with no training camp. Your holy crusader would say Alhamdulillah by the end of the fight. Ha 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 ha. The guy's from Australia. He's not a crusader. Come on. Dream on. The Dagestanis are here to stay. Racist. John Pork will not save you. Dagestan has fallen. You will kneel to your new crusader kings, you Saracen. Bro, your Australian guy reign is over. JDM already beat one Saracen, he will beat another. Dude, I love this shit, man. I love when they leave these types of comments. We got Mario Pinto, though. Mario Pinto versus Janata Deniz. I suck at predicting heavyweight fights. I really do. I picked Peterson. Let me get Walker out of here. That was so unfortunate. I wanted to see Walter Walker get a fourth heel hook against Muhammad Usman. I really did. Like, Mario Pinto knocking out Austin Lane, it was an impressive knockout. It's just, I don't know. Heavyweights like this, and he's young, Mario Pinto's young, they usually get fraud checked eventually. And I think Janata Deniz is decent enough to fraud check a guy like Pinto. We'll see, though. We'll see. Ontario. Didn't Prates wanted to be on the Rio card? Yeah, he did. He wanted to be on this card, but I don't know why they didn't put him. I guess it was too soon. Is he on 321 or 322? I can't remember. Next week we've got RDR versus Allen. That's going to be a really stinky card. And after that we've got the big one. We got 321. So 2 weeks from now, I think. Let me check the calendar. Yeah, it's on the 25th, I believe. Why isn't this thing loading, man? C321 ESPN. Let's see. I think Edwards is done, though. No, he's not on this card. So he's on 322. Conor McGregor quote to Aldo Ontario. Oh. I wasn't watching UFC when McGregor versus Aldo happened. I started watching in like 2018 when Habib versus McGregor happened. Yeah, he's on 322, which is November 15th, so a little more than a month away. Dude, this fight, man. I have to keep making videos about this one. That's scary though. The takedown accuracy, takedown average for Makhachev. Significant strike accuracy. It's just the thing is that finally Islam Makhachev is fighting somebody his own size. And he's a minus 270 favorite. I don't know. He's got bad reach though. And JDM's a switch. He's a switch hitter. That's all that great boxing, that good footwork. Do I think Ian Gary can beat Bilal? I know Ian Gary's going to beat Bilal. Yeah. I'm not worried about Ian Gary suffering takedowns from Bilal. If Ian Gary can defend takedowns from Shavkat, he can defend takedowns from Bilal. He can. BSD is back. Gregor Rodriguez is going to destroy Kopylov. And we got Bo Nickel versus Vieira. Susarkaya versus McConico. Dawkins versus Meerschaert. They had some more fights. I'm so excited for 321 though. R.I.P. Jung Young Park. I already made a video about this one. And yeah. Also, Ludovic Klein versus Mateus Rebecki. That must have been added like today because I didn't remember about this fight. The fight's about to start though. Fight's about to start. Mario Pinto. Mario Pinto versus Janata Diniz. I'm scared for Diniz. He's the smaller man. He got destroyed by Tybura. But I consider Mario Pinto, this is like his UFC debut. Because Austin Lane is like a Dana White Contender Series level type of opponent. He's not a serious opponent. Anybody can beat Austin Lane. The heavyweight Bilal. Fight's about to start. Holy shit. You think they'll let Merab fight in UFC 323? No way. Too soon. And I don't think Petr Yan would take that fight. He needs a big fight camp. Here we go. Round 1. Okay, weird start. Mario Pinto versus Janata Diniz. How long until Janata Diniz gets starched out cold? This is a very historical fight, too. Portugal versus Brazil. The colonizer against the colonized. Even though the European guy is on the colonized side and the African is on the colonizer side. It's kind of weird how that works out. But good jab from Pinto. Pops Diniz head back. Probably going to be Volk and Pantoja on the card. I think it's Pantoja versus Joshua Van for sure. And maybe Volk versus Lerone Murphy. My stream's lagging. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Is my internet like dead? Okay, it says I'm back. Am I back? Pinto is on top. I kind of lost internet there for a second. I don't even know how he got taken down. Yeah, there's like a big thunderstorm that's happening outside, so I might disconnect. If I disconnect, I'll try to get back on, but I might lose power. But Pinto's on top, full mount already. Let me see if I can close out some shit. Okay, I closed out like a bunch of tabs. Hopefully that might improve things. It says my internet's still on, so hopefully nothing bad happens. 2 minutes left in the fight. I'm a few seconds behind and lagging. But Pinto's on top, on half guard. I didn't think Pinto of a guy is having grappling experience, but this is going to be like Tybura all over again, man. Oh no, he's going for crucifix. This is bad. He's going to elbow him just like Tybura. I'm so bad at picking heavyweight fights, man. This is just like Tybura. You can't defend it. He's elbowing him just like Martian, bro. And there's still a minute left. Just push out. Push out, bro. Going for a Kimura. Oh, he's going to break his arm. Oh, a straight armbar. Oh, he's going to break his arm. No. Oh, he's in full mount. Tap out. Tap out. Save yourself. Oh, he tried to reverse it, but he's in an armbar now. What the fuck? Oh, tap out, please, for the love of God. No. I can't watch, but I have to. Oh my God, how the fuck is he surviving this? How the fuck did Jonata Denise... Oh my God, he's out. How the fuck do you not tap out? I didn't know Mario Pinto had BJJ experience. I didn't know he was good on the ground. I just saw him strike with Austin Lane, and I assumed he was just another striker. This is why these types of heavyweight fights are so scary to predict. But 10 seconds left. Denise will survive. Yeah, he survived that, man. How do you survive? Dude, I would have tapped out. I thought his arm was going to get completely broken. I would have tapped out from that. The Kimura, and then he tried to put him in an armbar. Come on, Denise. You were made for this moment. You beat... What was his name? Austin Hines? Alvin Hines, I think it was. The guy that got kicked out of the UFC because he failed like every PED test under the bus. You beat Alvin Hines, Denise. You beat Austin Lane yourself. I gotta find... This is just horrible. I'm probably going to be late to round 2. Okay, round 2. Can I zoom this in? It's at 4 minutes and 30 seconds, so I can't put the time for this one. He goes for another... Pinto goes for another single leg. They're up against the cage on the clinch. The crowd is booing. We don't... Lost Soul MMA, we don't say that man's name. He who shall not be named on this channel, the Duck, the Heretic, the Deceiver. But to answer your question, the Deceiver would win. Oh, you meant Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall beats Pereira, sadly. As soon as the bell rang, Tom Aspinall throws a giant spear. He doesn't even do a double leg. He just spears Pereira into the canvas and then ground and pound finish. Pereira doesn't even last a minute and it'll be over. That's who wins. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Denise elbowing Denise. Pinto elbowing Denise. Denise is done. Why did I pick this guy? I'm just going to put his name red. It's over. Denise has a red name. It's over. Already blood gushing out of Denise's forehead. This is really bad. Okay, I see why I'm lagging. I'm lagging because I'm using a different type of stream, which I can't use. Can't use that stream. So hopefully I'll try something else. But yeah, I think Denise already lost. Looks like Alex just wants a legacy fight with the Demon. Yeah. But I don't think they're going to do the White House card for that. If you're Dana White, how can you trust the Demon? How can you trust him? Especially on a big, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the White House card. It just wouldn't make sense. Now, I could see, for the main event White House card, Pereira versus Chimaev. But that would be a washout for Chimaev. So, I don't know. Did Pinto win already? No, he hasn't. But he's still on top. There's 2 minutes left in the fight. He's on full mount. This is really bad for Denise. He just has no ground game. He just sucks ass. You know, Denise fought in an octagon 10,000 feet in the air. And now another elbow just cut him split open. It's just like the Tybura fight. It's exactly like the Tybura fight. Full mount and elbows. But you know what? Pereira, like if we imagine these matchups, Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall versus Chimaev versus the Demon, I would say that Pereira has a better chance of beating the Demon than beating guys like Tom Aspinall or Chimaev. Did he lose already? I can't find a reliable stream that's not lagging. Like it's skipping. I'm at 115 in the fight. 114, 113. Who knew Pinto has ground game? Pinto can grapple. And he's young, too. You can't even defend. You're Brazilian, and you have no ground game? You guys invented BJJ, and you can't do anything on the ground? Like, just get cut from the sport. Forever, please. Get rid of Janata Denise. Yeah, Mario Pinto's 27 years old. He's really young for a heavyweight. So, oh yeah, he won. So, I suck ass at picking heavyweight fights. Wow, Denise. Just like the Tybura fight, man. What an embarrassment. Absolute embarrassing performance. So this guy, that's his second win in the UFC. Why are people pretending Aspinall is some elite grappler for subbing Volkov in one performance. Also, same with Pereira. Ooh, wow, he stuffed Ank's crappy takedowns. Well, Aspinall has been practicing jiu-jitsu with his dad and grappling with his dad since he was a little boy, so I kind of consider that. Also, we haven't really seen, we hear of boxing prodigies that, they box when they're like 5 or 6 years old, and they're just so good because they've had such a massive head start over everybody else. But nobody's really been like an MMA prodigy that's been doing it since like they were a little kid. Aspinall has. Aspinall's been doing it since I think he was like 9 or 10 years old. And he was just grappling with his dad in their home. And so that's why I consider him to be really scary. But yeah, we'll see with Cyril Gane with that fight. The problem with Aspinall is he's still a mystery and didn't go past round 2. He went to round 2 with one guy, and it was Arlovsky. Out of all the fighters, he went to round 2 with Arlovsky. But Arlovsky only lasted like the first minute of round 2. Look, Demon may be annoying, but he beats Aspinall. He doesn't. Demon, the toughest fights that he has were guys of his size and stature at light heavyweight. He had a very tough fight with Reyes, very tough fight with Gustafsson. Now, you're going to have a guy like Aspinall with that frame and that muscle mass and that speed. Come on, man. I mean, the fight's never going to happen, so it's never going to be a I told you so situation, but nah. Aspinall beats the heretic, in my opinion. That's why he ducked him. Right? Demon is like, 37, 38 years old? Heavyweights can fight into their late 30s. And you know that he would have continued to fight if it was a guy like Pereira or some other smaller guy like Almeida. But no, he ducked. That's why he retired. Oh shit, I can't show that. Ignore that. I can't nuke my channel. The Demon sucks against boxers, yeah. I mean, remember little 5'11" Rashad Evans was tagging him. He got tagged a few times by a little 5'10" DC. And for Pereira stuffing Ank's crappy takedowns, but it was mostly because Ankh did a panic takedown after he got rocked by the right hook. In the first fight, he only stuffed the takedowns because he was prepared to get taken down. Because he was fighting very shy on the back foot the whole time. He wasn't fighting aggressively. Yeah, there's some big thunderstorms happening, so I might DC, guys. I don't know. I live in a state where there's a lot of rain and shit, and it's like rainy season right now, so if I DC, I apologize. But yeah, time to kick Jonathan Deniz out. Kick him from the UFC for good. Like, if you can't beat guys like Tybura or a newcomer, an inexperienced newcomer like Pinto, you have no hope in the heavyweight division. You're just going to lose. Like, there's no hope for you, so just get cut. You're Brazilian and you can't even do some BJJ on the ground. You got beat and oppressed by your colonizer country. It's funny how Yuri's worst performance is a potential for fight of the year. Yeah. I mean, that probably is fight of the year. I can't think of like any other good fight. There was some, but yeah. Knockout of the year? Who do you think knockout of the year? I would say like Roofy versus Bobby Green. Unless there's like another knockout that was better. I can't think of one. But Roofy versus Bobby Green, so far that's like knockout of the year in my opinion. Oh, shit. We got Joel Alvarez next. I mean, I think this is going to be an easy win for Alvarez. Van versus that's right, Joshua Van and Brandon Royval. I kind of want to just see Pereira fight at light heavyweight at this point. Just keep fighting at light heavyweight. Fight Olberg, and then fight Mirzakhanov after that. I'm really hyped up for Azamat Mirzakhanov. I hope he beats Rakic. I like short, stocky guys in these big weight divisions beating up these guys that are like 5, 6 inches taller than them. So that'll be an interesting matchup. I can't find a reliable stream. I don't know how Joel Alvarez made weight at 155. That makes zero sense to me. I've always hated these 6'3" lightweights. I think he starches Vicente Luque. And then we'll see if Figgy's completely done or not. Also, apparently I was wrong. Oliveira, he's not going to be the next Tony Ferguson. Apparently he does want to retire a few fights from now. If he wins this one, apparently he wants Max Holloway, and then maybe something after that. So he's probably got 2 or 3 fights left. I thought he was going to be fighting forever and just dying and losing. So I was wrong about that part. Mario Pinto is a troll, man. Making full use of that mic time. Good promotion there. I was wondering when he was going to drop the act. I'm going to practice my English a little. See, I couldn't even hear the interview. Pinto would beat Tybor now, but give him one more in the meantime. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Pinto makes it far, but we'll see. Yeah, so Jose Aldo gets his moment. That's good. Let's go, Gamrot. Let's go, Mateusz. Gamrot kurva! Imagine if a guy like Gamrot wins in Brazil against all of those disgusting Brazilians in the bleachers. Please, please make it happen. The most boring fighter at lightweight beating this heroic icon of Brazil. It's going to be like Germany 7-1 Brazil all over again in the World Cup. We need this. We need the deafening sorrow of the Brazilian fans. Colby Covington versus RDA all over again. Please, Gamrot. Just knock him out. His chin is done. Just go in there, fight in the pocket. Don't fight in the back foot. Just go in there and just swing those big hooks like Mike Tyson. One will land eventually. You just need to land one, and that chin is done. Okay? It's really not that hard, Gamrot. It's really not that hard. Yoel Alvarez is running out. Is it Yoel or Joel? Joel Alvarez. Is Gaethje really going to get a title fight being a cry? Yeah, he's going to get the title fight. I mean, I thought it should be Gaethje because I don't think Patty deserves it. And I don't think Armin deserves it because he fucked up his last opportunity. Now, in an ideal world, I don't think Gaethje deserves one either, but he's the only guy left. And he beat Fiziev in his last fight. And he's a household name. Everybody knows who Justin Gaethje is. Casuals don't know who Armin Tsarukyan is, even though he's the number one contender. Okay, Americans don't know who Tsarukyan is. They don't. That fight's not going to really sell all that much compared to Gaethje. Everybody knows who Gaethje is after that Holloway knockout. And look, I think Gaethje still has a chance against a guy like Topuria. A low chance, but a chance nonetheless. Gaethje still has a very powerful uppercut. He dropped Michael Chandler with it. He dropped Fiziev with it. And both those guys are short, stocky fighters like Topuria. I'm not saying Topuria's going to get dropped by a Gaethje uppercut, but it's there, man. It's there. Topuria got knocked down by that head kick. And Gaethje has a good head kick too. Knocked out Dustin Poirier with it. So, I don't know. I would say it's like a 80-20 fight in favor of Topuria. Gaethje has like a 20% chance to win. And Illy's going to be pissed off if the rumors are true about his wife. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. If it's true or not. Never marry a Miami girl. If you don't know about Miami, Miami is like... It's equivalent to Vegas. Party culture, no relationships, just hookups, vanity, shallowness. Never marry a girl that's from Miami. Never. If she's lived in Miami and then moved somewhere else, still don't do it. Because I know a girl like that here where I live. She was from Miami and she moved here and she lives here now. It's like, nope, nope, nope. You're damaged. You're tainted. You're not you're not wifey material, you know? It's just like a gold digger culture in Miami. And that's where his wife was from. His wife was from Miami, so not even Ilya Taporia can survive Miami women. That's sad. Now, if Taporia cheated or something, if he was the one that was unfaithful, then it's like, okay, that makes more sense. But I don't know. Vicente Luque versus Joel Alvarez. Joel Alvarez. Fight's about to start. Someone in the street chat said nuke Dagestan. Hold on now. You don't need to nuke Dagestan. .6'3". This guy was 6'3" at 155, and he looks super thick. De España. España. Joel Álvarez, vamos. Vamos a matarlo. Por el rey de España. $11 losses for Vicente Luque. Plus 400 underdog. Vicente Luque. Also, the kid is not Ilya's, so that was already a red flag. Wait, is that true? The kid looks just like him, though. That's not his kid? Fight's on, though. Round 1. Joel Alvarez versus Vicente Luque. How long is Luque gonna last? The kid is not his? Oh, shit, dude. I didn't know that. Alvarez looks smaller than he does at 155. I don't know how that makes